Hey guys, I wanted to show you my latest creation. This is for my mother, and she really likes purples and blues and that kind of thing. So I'm making her a hat similar to the one I made that you see in the I can't remember which video it is. I'll try to link to it that shows the hat. But this is what I just made for her. Now recently I got a drum carder, and I had been using the drum carder, and right now I'm only using the drum carder for blending. And for those of you who are into fabric or fiber arts, these are an indispensable tool. These are your combs, your carding combs. And what these do is they pull all of your short, all of your spiky fibers out, and they also pull out all of the manure and all of the dirt and make it so that you have a worsted yarn. That means that all of the fibers are parallel to each other rather than being jumbled up like this. They're all parallel to each other. They slide past each other. They're stronger when you spin them, and they're sleeker. There's more shine to them. And lately, everything that I've made for the Etsy store, I have put through these two. So when you see that yarn, I've drum carded it, I've dyed it, I have then hand carded it with these, and then we spin it. Because I just really wasn't happy with the product that I was getting when I was just doing it through the drum carder. It wasn't getting it clean enough, and because I use raw fleece, it's really, really important that I get all that dirt out. If I was just using commercial fleece, it would cost me anywhere from $18 to $40 for 1 pound of fiber. And the fiber comes without much crimp. It's kind of been fried to death in order to get all the they actually use a chemical process to burn the hay and the dirt and everything out of the fiber. And so I really prefer to use a raw fleece where I get to wash it and I get to leave the crimp in, and it still has a little bit of lanolin in it. I really like that process. And also I can get a fleece, a whole fleece, which can be up to like 12 pounds on a really heavy fleece, for $30 instead of just 1 pound. And so it's cost effective. It just is a little bit more time consuming. So again, for those of you who want to be keeping your spinning economical, these are an incredible tool. They are expensive. I bought them 2 or 3 years ago, and they were $165 for the set. And yet I would never be without these. I could process a whole fleece with these without a drum carder or any other kind of tool. I could clean it and make it beautiful and usable with this tool. So it's a hand comb, and I think, is it Valkyrie? I think they're called Valkyrie. Yeah, Valkyrie. And these are the small, this is the small one. They make them really, really big, but I like these because they're not so heavy. I can sit down and supervise a girls' school or something while I'm using these. The thing is, do not use these around children, as far as like, don't have children on your lap. And if you have kids running back and forth in front of you, be very, very careful not to stab them with it, because it would not be that hard to hurt somebody really bad with these. So I always leave the shield on top of them. There's a little cardboard shield that goes on top of them so that if somebody fell next to them, they would fall on the cardboard rather than on the spikes. And honestly, if they're not in my hands, I put them up in a high shelf and turn them away towards the wall. But don't get it, if you want perfect fiber and you want it from raw fleece, get these. Don't get a drum carder, and don't get the hand carding brushes, the ones that look kind of like a paddle, like a dog brush paddle. Don't get those. They do not clean it. They do not align the fibers in a way that you'll be happy with them. This is a fantastic tool. And I got these from Pat Hartwell, and she's up in Caldwell now, I think. Her website is PJ Hartwell, and all sorts of fiber stuff. I don't sell these on my own store. I probably should be selling them at my own store because I believe in them so much, but I just haven't gotten to that point yet. So there you go. We'll talk to you later.